A growing problem on Thunder Bay streets, the number of guns being found by police during drug busts. Good evening and thank you for joining us. Thunder Bay Police are speaking out after 3 separate drug investigations resulted in the seizure of 2 loaded handguns, cocaine, and fentanyl.
The OPP also confiscated a handgun during a takedown in Thunder Bay last week. City police want residents to see how serious they are in tackling gun trafficking and taking guns off the streets. Jess Clement has the details.
In the span of just a week and through 3 separate investigations, city police have confiscated a significant amount of cocaine and fentanyl, along with 2 loaded handguns.
So we felt it was important not only to note the work that was being done, but also to make the public aware that there are out-of-district players in the city. All of the persons arrested, 6 in total in these investigations, were from out-of-district, from the Greater Toronto area, and that the work of the Thunder Bay Police Service is extensive in order to attempt to stem the tide of drugs and weapons into the community.
Detective Inspector Jeremy Pearson notes the first seizure happened last Tuesday at an address on Heartland Street and led to the arrest of 2 men from Southern Ontario and the seizure of over $200,000 worth of cocaine and fentanyl. The second happened on Thursday at a residence on Frederica Street and resulted in the arrest of 3 men from Southern Ontario, along with seizure of drugs and a loaded handgun. The third incident was on Saturday, where police arrested a Southern Ontario man and seized a loaded handgun and suspected cocaine and fentanyl. Meanwhile, OPP made a separate arrest in the city last week and confiscated a handgun and ammo. Pearson says he hopes the result of these investigations creates some second thoughts in terms of the profitability of drug trafficking in the city.
I mentioned just earlier, there is demand here, there are profits to be made. There are also risks involved in coming to the city of Thunder Bay and in dealing drugs, because we are aware of this issue and we are working diligently to attack it.
And Pearson hopes the community will take solace in the fact that they're working diligently on getting guns and drugs off city streets.
And all the number of fentanyl overdoses and opioid overdoses in general that we see in this community, it's a devastating impact on the community. When you look at the microscopic amounts of fentanyl that can be deadly, and then you look at the amounts we've seized here, I mean, that is potentially dozens of deaths that may have been prevented. I can't guarantee that, of course. I can't, predict what the future would have been for these drugs, but they are extremely dangerous. This is a significant amount, and I hope that this seizure has made an impact.
Jessica Clement, TBT News.